Alright. It's post Puzzle and Dragons section of the stream. I shouldn't be here. I was trying to remind myself what was in the pack. My bad. So, here's what I took away from yesterday. Or rather, the mistake that I had going on a little bit. Which was... Well, the first part I was doing great, and then the second session not so much. But the point is, I think the mistake that led me to losing more later on was that I was pivoting stuff a little too early. I think you need to keep like at least one unit that kind of stays big, as well as maybe throw a garlic on something. I think I would rather this, and then this hitting one of these, and then you. I'd considered the egg for sure. I'm gonna go like this, then you, then you. Yeah, I like that. I like that plan. Because we did a couple rolls, so better chance of the blue, whatever this thing's called, the bunyip, to get a 2-for-1, which it did. So, it is Monday. So, you know, the Super Bowl happened. Let me speak my piece, okay? Let me speak my piece here for a moment. I was so right about the Nickelodeon broadcast being the best part. Or, like, the better broadcast. I saw so many people. I saw so much tweetage happening about how the broadcast for the SpongeBob stuff was awesome. And I'm just saying, I did call that. It was sick. It was freaking sick. There was like a compilation put up on the official NFL channel, but I'm gonna be honest, that compilation is trash. It didn't have any of the good stuff. It didn't have them showing the my leg guy, which obviously awesome. It didn't have, we lose so hard. It didn't have, there was a part where Larry was on the field and he said something. He said he did a personal foul in his shorts. That's amazing. That's what it's all about. Taylor Swift was like biting her nail, or someone, the normal human caster guy was like, T Swift's biting her nails from the nerves, and then SpongeBob goes, hey, maybe I can sell those on eBay later. Like, it was just amazing. It was just perfect. It was a perfect broadcast. Certainly better than probably listening to Romo like jerk off Pat Mahomes or whatever. Here's what I will say though. When I started watching, I think I'm just gonna do this. Keep the tempo. Maybe this can copy a tree's, I don't really like any of this, but I'll do this, I guess. Open for, maybe I just should have rolled and then try to get more levels for next turn. That actually probably makes a lot more sense. Alright, at least there's a, oh, I was gonna say there's a train in the front, but then the cold happened. Pretty much right when the stream stopped and I started watching it, and I like was able to give my full attention, things started going downhill, which aligned with me saying that I'm cursed, and like maybe me not watching is a good thing. Give me a level. Okay. I mean, the pigeon was definitely the best level to get. I think I just have to sell it right now. Give that to you. And then either we sell one thing to... I think this is the part where, like, other weeklies I maybe would have swapped out and, like, tried to, like, bring this in and then blah, blah, blah. But I think I'm gonna wait another turn. Yeah, get a level next turn. And then take the garlic. I like that, too. Things started going downhill. And basically... the 49ers got that punt screwed up, and then that made it so that Casey like immediately got the touchdown, and that was like right after I stopped the stream and started watching more full attention while stretching. So yeah, not the best. I guess I don't care about this anymore. We're gonna have a big one of these in front. I think I'm gonna save the level for next turn. You know what? Screw that. I'll take that. Might as well. And then, would have rather had this last turn and then just save the money for the next. Here we are. We'll have a big bunyip, I guess. The my leg guy in SpongeBob, that guy showed up in the crowd, did his whole my leg thing. My thought when I saw that was that, dude, imagine if they like weren't really paying full attention and that they played that, yeah, Fred, my bad. If they played the Fred thing like right after a guy got hurt. I couldn't stop. I just started laughing to myself at the idea that the guys running the thing weren't really paying attention and like some guy got hurt and then Fred comes up and goes, my leg, and it's just like, dude, too soon, like not the right time. All right, you go first. Bring in the husk. Eventually, we gotta get rid of these things too, but not for these. I mean, maybe? What does Daze do? It prevents the ability? I mean, a lot of people be running trees, but you're not... Trees aren't tier 2 or lower. That's the problem. You need to get that thing leveled up before it starts mattering. But if you get it to level 3, it will be pretty dang good. Thing is, I'm kind of hoping to level this otter first, but that's not happening, so... Interested maybe in just bringing this in and going double like this, and then rolling for another. Yeah, that's pretty good too. Okay, I think a decent chance we can get rid of the fish next turn or something. We were kind of talking, not play by play, but we were talking as things were happening as far as how do you win so good. In Discord as the game was progressing in that fourth quarter, and I was not feeling good about the chances of 49ers actually clutching it up and finishing the job, which they really just had every opportunity to do and they kind of just blew it, which is unfortunate. I mean, we know the power of the turtle on a team like this. I feel like I'm just running the same team, though. I do kind of feel like I'm just running the same team, which is a little awkward, but... I think I need to keep this turn just to like give our chances of winning. It does stink that it's getting a buff. I don't think we're gonna go Mandrake though. We're gonna grab some tier 6 unit or whatever. It wasn't the worst possible timeline, because the worst possible timeline would have been Travis Kelce getting that touchdown on the play before the touchdown. That would have been the worst timeline for sure. That would have been significantly worse. But thankfully that wasn't the case. Now we're looking for a level. I don't really want to level the turtle because you want to level the husky so much more than that, but this gives us a tier 6. And we kind of just need to take a tier 6. I don't even really love the snake here, but... It was awful how close he came. Yeah, it was. It was pretty scary. But I didn't get to see much of the third quarter because we were streaming and such. That was what was happening in the world. That's a lot of mana you got there. But okay, Melon helps, and we get a couple shots, and that's enough to get the job. I like that. Perfect. This is so great for business. Well, okay, maybe not so much. I'm gonna move these here now, and you here. Just more health. Good. Attack matters too, but I feel like I should be doing this. That way this guarantees has armor and stuffs. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Yeah, so I'm just like doing the same team, but then like sometimes these change, and that's about it. It's a good team. It's a good team though. When it went to well, so there was so many things that went wrong. When they missed the extra point, it's like, oh, you're gonna regret that. That's such a classic. You're gonna regret that moment. Okay, negated 2 of the colds. That's pretty great for me. And what a surprise. It did make a huge impact because it made it so that KC could not have to go for the touchdown. They could just take the field goal to tie it, but if they hit the extra point, they wouldn't have had, like, they would have had the blah 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 blah. That's something. Out of all the times to not miss, I know. Kind of tempted to take this thing, but I feel like if I was like 4 health, I'd be like, YOLO, go Yeti instead of like the Red Dragon or something. I mean, I still could, but it's 11-13. I keep wanting to like buy. I don't think this is that good. Because it only shows up once you get to 6. And then that means you have to like go for, I mean, in this case we have a lot of wins to go, so maybe it's okay. But, I mean, I'll freeze it, I guess, because if nothing else shows up, I'd rather have something to buy, but I think it might be more of like a squirrel slash sauropod type build. So I didn't see the third quarter, like I said, but you're like me, but better by a lot. Yeah. Oh my god, we drew. That's a miracle. But I kind of went back. I didn't rewatch, but I like talked to folk, and it became pretty evident that it's a risky move. I understand. It's a risky move. And I guess the way that I would put this is that the 49ers kind of threw it. I don't know how else to really say it. They kind of threw it. Shanahan, both, you know what it is? Shanahan and the Raiders both need to be bullied. Because they just threw shit. They just threw it away, man. Both, look, the first Super Bowl that KC won, impressive, dominant, strong. Definitely deserved to win. But, like, it felt like here's how I'll put it, because this is how it was described to me, and I was like, maybe, you know what? That kind of sounds right a little bit. Which is that, oh, the Rhino messed up everything, but we still win. This must have been what it was like. Not saying this is the case for every Patriots win, because it's definitely not. But there were definitely some years where, like, we should have probably, like, lost some games, or, like, it should have been close. And then teams just, like, folded and choked. And that's exactly what happened for, like, everyone, like, the other teams. Like, it was just, like, it was crazy. That, like, it felt wild. I was like, the Raiders just, like, completely kind of choke. Like, don't follow their game plan, second half type of thing. And the exact same thing happened here. Like, oh, you're gonna get rid of my armor. Am I big enough? No, because you had, oh, yes I am. Like, all they had to do was, like, keep running the ball and not completely abandon it, and yet they couldn't do that for some reason. They had to they wanted to give up and just not follow that plan for whatever reason. I do, like, as much as it is good to get the attack on this, because it is important, you kind of need, like, a couple units back here for this to give the stats to. Especially when this is still level 2. Because, like, if it's like this, then the snake, like, yeah, it'll get 2 hits, but I don't know. okay, I don't know, I'll try this again. But so it just felt, they just got it gifted. I don't know what to tell you. It was just a gifted Super Bowl. It was crazy. But like, I can't like blame KC for being like, oh, they're gonna give it to us? Okay, like, yeah, obviously you gotta take that. You gotta take that. But Silver Platter, like, yeah, it was just like, this is, and then you see teams do this. Like, it's like I said, it definitely happened for the Patriots' advantage at points, like teams just kind of fumbling and folding. And then the same is true for KC here, where it's just like, just kind of folded. Like, KC just choked the least. That was basically how they won. Which, you know, it works. This is definitely more important. Well, hold on. Okay. I was gonna say, have I not level 3 won with this or this, but yeah. What just happened? Okay, so I think we have once again proven that this team is pretty strong. More attacking for the turtle would be good. But yeah, negated your thing, but now you're doing the same thing, kind of, but I'm still gonna win, so... This team's too good! How can I not take it when it's there, man? What do you want? Like, how can I not do it? That's the way you do it. You put some garlic on some stuff early, you hold out, and then you just win, man. Could I have won with the Red Dragon too? Maybe, I don't know. What do you want me to do? It's there, I'm supposed to take it. It's like KC. You want KC to just not take the Super Bowl? Like, they gotta take it. It's handed to me. It's handed to me. How am I not supposed to take it? Give attack stats to this. Ah! Booming fingers. We don't have to talk about it. Just, you know the one, the special one. It was a roller coaster of a night though, because Super Bowl thing ends. I'm looking at some stuff before bed, and I find out some sad news. But before I get to the sad news, let me finish my last Super Bowl tidbit, which is I did watch the halftime show today. Would I rather have a 3-1 and a 3-2? I feel like the attack boost would be good if they both landed on the otter. This is gonna be a 3-3. 3-3s are pretty strong. What about a 3-4 and a 3-3 then? You gotta purge your eyes with other Super Bowl highlights. Oh, nice 2-for-1 in the front, right? Yes. No, but they have more. They have a bunch of them. Okay, all right, fair enough. The halftime show, I think I didn't look too much online about it, but it seemed like some people were clowning on it. I don't really know the reasoning necessarily, but this could be our time to try the tree. Like that idea. Double bird. I guess you would save the level for next turn. Then you're 4-squatted. 2 rolls, so it's a 5-4. I don't know. But I thought it was not bad, and I'm not saying that in like a, oh, it's because it's music from his era, so blah blah blah. Oh, it's level 2, so it actually did more than that. I'm silly. Yeah, we trade. You ran out to Michael's. I mean, it wasn't like the most amazing show ever, but I thought it was fine. It seemed like a fine show. Fine Super Bowl halftime show. It wasn't like It didn't feel like it was dragging on or anything like that, so that was fine. I mean, the best part by far was ludicrous, just because. I mean, he's ludicrous and he's funny. Did you see the shoes he was wearing, man? It was like those Pac-Man shoes, but they were colored black. That shit was hilarious. And I I've always something about Ludacris just makes me laugh, but like in a good, not in like a wow he's so stupid, but more like just like I don't know, his song. I just start thinking about his songs. It's like I came, I saw, I hit him right there in the jaw, and then like shake your money, mate. Like just like insane lyrics in some of the songs that are just hilarious. And then you start thinking about the Fast and Furious, and like somehow he got his way into that and everything, and it's just, oh man, it's a crazy place. It's a crazy world we're in. I also just thought, like in general, the roller skating part was fun too. Like that's always hilarious. Usher always getting on roller skates. I'm kind of trying to save this for next thing, but at the same time, I'm like, what else am I buying? Okay, I guess I'm doing that. I mean, this guy's gonna be big this turn, so there's that. Sure. I do like that guy. I don't know. Do this. Whatever. Figure it out. I'm a little upset that the birds have not hit the tree once. I like purposely didn't put the shrimp on it because I was like, well, if that happens and then the shrimp, then that means that it won't yada yada, and then God damn it. In order reversed, but I didn't know until after the triggers happened, and I'm just buying this because I know it's good. We do like the water dragon in this house. I mean, I'm supposed to take a turtle. It's just obvious, but we'll wait a turn. I don't know what this means. Does this change anything if you level in the front to start? No, not really. I guess just give this more stats or something, and then we're gonna take a sea lion, and all of a sudden we're building the same team again. I guess that's what's happening. We're just building the same team again. Okay, all right. Oh yeah, this was also the point where I found out that like apparently there's like a whole thing where people think that like there's like Trumper MAGA people like have a thing against Taylor Swift now. I didn't really know that necessarily right away, and I just wanted to make it clear to the folks at home that I'm just a regular hater. I was just like regular, and I'm not even a hater of Taylor Swift. I was just more a hater of KC, and she's a byproduct of that. So like it's just more, just mention her because why not? How can I not? It's Taylor Swift. I guess I'd rather keep the bunyip because maybe it can go the distance and I can get an achievement. And then we just do this, and then we do this, and then we would love to get an Ogopogo. All right, we didn't, but you know, sure. This can give it attack, and then we can make sure that things level out. Okay. No Ogopogo to be found. I don't really feel like giving anything an egg. I could get a pug to level this, and then this to level that. That would work in that order, but I don't really think I think I'd rather just roll 4, yeah, because that just makes him stronger this turn, which is fine. But yeah, I don't actually hate Taylor Swift or anything, or like any association with that. I was just more like, I just really don't want KC to win, because I didn't want to have to... Oh, it was stealing. I was like, how are you getting coconuts? I was so confused. Oh, we still lost. Yeah, but now we're gonna level up in more ways than one. I mean, Red Dragon's just better, right? Why give up on the tree? Why give up on the tree? Or do I keep the bunyip? I feel like one of these two has to go, and you just have to bring in a red dragon because it's strong. The question is which thing. This is gonna, I mean... Damn, this guy's big now. Another time, another place. Maybe we'll actually get this to level 3 or something. I mean, you know, this is just a good combo. I suppose you could also... Wow, this is this is the same shit. This is the same team, but theirs is slightly better. Never mind, mine's slightly better. My order worked better, apparently. That was wild. So here's the thing. Obviously, doing this to get attack on them is good because they're gonna have melons anyway. But you gotta kind of balance it out a little bit. You don't mind. Ooh, you know what? Delay that by doing this here. Yeah. There is still something to be said about getting this to level 2 from this thing, and then like that just does 6 damage to 2 units, but I think the double melon is better. Double melon seems better. But okay, back to the sad thing. Quickly to the sad thing, because I don't think enough people are gonna really talk about this. It's a pretty strong team. Kelvin Kiptum has passed away. And most of you don't know who that is. He was the marathon world record holder, and he died yesterday, I think, or the night before. I don't know. It's a little messy, but he passed away, and he's only 24, which for the marathon is very young. And it's very sad, obviously, but it's sad for a lot of reasons. One, obviously very young in the career. Two, he broke the world record, like in the past few months, and he was the first person to go do it in 2 minutes, not 2:01, 2 minutes. First person to do 2 minutes, sorry, 2 hours, 0 minutes. So like, not 2:01, but 2:00. And then like 50 seconds or something. But still, first person to break 2:01. And a lot of people, myself included, had him to be the guy that could finally be the first person to break 2 hours in the marathon. He had only ran 3 marathons. All of them were under 2:02, which is insane. And, I mean, I could go on and on. But he is, I mean, it's a pretty big deal. It's a pretty big deal. I'm trying to decide if I want to put this snake in here to have a better chance of winning. Could also do that and get rid of the dragon. I mean, we should get rid of the bunyip, to be honest, but... Oh, man. It's like... The worst part about it is that just so many people don't know. Like, this is, like, one of the biggest what-ifs. This will be like one of the legendary what-ifs of sports. And most people won't even know. That's what bothers me the most. Like, this is like if... Okay, perfect example. This would be like if Patrick Mahomes, after he won his first Super Bowl, died. I know that's dark, but that's literally what this is. That's the level of insane we're talking about here. Because if he broke 2 hours, you know, that's more than just a world record. That's a like, you kind of, for as long as humans exist, like that's like a thing that you're gonna be known for. Like, people still know who Roger Bannister is because he broke the 4-minute mile. He was the first guy to do it. People still know that. People would know his name forever. And he was also doing it a lot different than other people in terms of training. obviously all the pros train hard, but his training log came out like sometime like after he broke the world record, and people were reasonably so shocked. He was doing more mileage than anyone by a lot, and even his coach was kind of warning him not to. And what I understand is that his approach was that, unlike most pros who, obviously doing a lot of mileage but keeping it in reasonable realms because they want to be a pro for, they want to last a long time and be a pro for a long time like Kipchoge. He was like, I'm going, nah. He's like, no, I'm going the whole distance. I'm going for it. I'm training as hard as possible. I'm gonna be that guy. And like, that's, that's some legendary ass shit right there. Now back to this, because I have been just saying that while still trying to waffle between these options here. I think I'm gonna be boring and do this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be boring and do this for now. Yeah, okay. We could get rid of the dragon and get like some other cool, like maybe, okay, if we get a Yeti, I'll go Yeti. I'll call it right now. If we get a Yeti like next turn or two, I'll go Yeti instead of maybe Red Dragon. Level 3 thingy there, huh? Get my armor back, huh? But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to say that because I feel like it's a pretty big deal. I mean, this team is not as good because it doesn't have the Husky, so the turtle is not quite as important, but we do kind of want a level anyway. And the melons just are sort of good anyway this week. 2 chocolates is kind of a lot. There's the Yeti. I did say I would do it. Alright, you got me. You got me. You got me. Don't necessarily think this was a great plan, but it happened. Okay, do this because this guy will be bigger and then maybe more snake shots. Well, that was cool. I'm not gonna lie, that was kind of sick. Though, honestly, I don't really want the lion. I kind of want to switch to the husky. No, my thing is not gonna give me armor. We trade. Okay. That visually looked really cool, though. All of that happened. Okay. I need you to give me a husky. Okay. I need a husky? Okay. What do you even do on level 2? You just keep rolling? That's so crazy. Okay. Husky to switch out. I mean, buy this? Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what's happening. And then now you here, and then. Okay, there was a chocolate there, but that doesn't matter. Wait, I'm already gonna be level 3. Wait, this Yeti's like not. Wait, maybe the Yeti's gonna be a temporary take? Yeah, we're dead. The Yeti is neat. I don't know if it's good, but it is neat. I do like getting more of these. But we need scaling of some kind. That would probably be good. We probably just like need to get rid of the snake or the turtle. It's kind of like one or the other to get some form of scaling. This team is not gonna last otherwise. Another example that's more track relevant, I suppose, would be if Like Usain Bolt died in like 2008-ish? Before he like fully set the record books and stuff. It'd be similar to that too. I mean, this simply doesn't make sense. I'll just say it. None of what's happening really makes any sense. At all. Yeah, it just doesn't. I don't even think... I feel like I don't even want to freeze this turtle, and I just want, like, more stats on this. This run's not going anywhere. I'm just gonna level a bunch of things. That's what we're doing, apparently. And thank God those stayed alive so they can get melon armor. Oh, nice snipe. Wait a second. How many wins do I have? 7, huh? Okay, do this. Sure. And none of this makes sense. None of it makes any sense. The shop's full. Yeah, the coconut does not work in the order you want. The tiger is kind of going off, though. Melon armor is not enough. Yeah, that was pretty good. I probably need to take some items if I'm doing what I'm doing. We should... I don't know what we should do. Just get a zillion Cthulhus? Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know what's happening. Roll once? Because I think the turtle needs to go... Well, no, you do this because he's going to be a level 3, I guess, but... My brain is just like... What is happening? Alright, roll once. Okay. I'm speechless. I don't know what to do. The Yeti has put me in this world that I'm not ready for. I don't know how it's supposed to work. But we're definitely gonna lose because we don't have this melon armor. Yeah. We're totally off the... I'm okay with it though, because this is fun. At this point, I'm just having a good time. And we're gonna lose, but that's okay. Could I have a sick tier 5 that would do anything cool? Not really. Like, this is where I'm at. I'm like almost trying to just like do anything that's interesting. Damn, maybe we could have got the level 3 Yeti and then got an achievement out of this run at least, instead of just existing here for no reason. Instead of just watching the spin happen. Yeah, you're like way... I mean, they're doing the right thing, and I wasn't, so, you know, fair play. I'm okay with it. I'm not sure how you're supposed to make the Yeti work, but it definitely was not that way. I guess what you would want to do is almost like... You know what Yeti would be perfect for? A Doberman run. Yeti would be so good for a Doberman run. Because you go to the tier 5s, you have like a team full of tier 5s, and so they're not that leveled. Whereas my team had like Turtle, this, some other third thing, whatever, right? So a lot of them are already like level 2 or something. Whereas Yeti, if you get all like tier 5s, tier 6s, because you're going Doberman, then the Yeti can really help you actually get those levels, and then like just skip right to really leveled tier 5 units and stuff. So I think that's how you're supposed to use it, or you just use it for like a couple turns and then get rid of it. But yeah, I don't know. I just wanted to see how that felt because it was just kind of fun, and that's okay. We did a boring template win for the weekly, which is, you know, Turtle and Husky and then some stuff, and after that, you know, it was all over. So that's fine. Last thing, the 10th anniversary of Twitch Plays Pokemon starts today. So that makes me feel old and weird. No, I don't even really, like, it definitely feels like it was 10 years ago, but it, at the same time, I'm like, damn, yo. So anyway. What a crazy day. Crazy last 24 hours. I'll see you in the next one.